Welcome back to E.T.HomeGrown.
Bitch.
This time we have a Aaron Sledge Liddell Jr.
What?
I messed
You said it
up.
completely wrong,
right.
but it's okay.
We'll get it redone.
You don't even have to say my own name on the motherfucker.
He said, "Don't get the government." No, bro. But I think this is the first. Quote me if I'm wrong, people. But I think this is the first one that we've done together, just you and me. I know you've done one with Tony.
I've done multiple with Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker, you guys just end up talking about fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I mean, like most of the time, it's always like, cause like me and Tony, like, don't get me wrong, we have a lot of stories, but it always just involves either like a party, like drugs, or like fights. You know what I mean? Like, cause like think of it like me and you, like when I first came here, I met you. You feel me? And then you you introduced me to Tony. You feel me? So like, I feel like, I don't know, more or less, they just heard a lot of our stories already. You feel me? Because either it was you were there, or somebody else that was already on the podcast was there.
Most of your guys' stories, but there's a lot of shit me and you have went through
that he wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's exactly
like,
what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get you. We were hoes, bro. You remember? We're gonna talk about it. It's fucking great.
No, we're not.
Our girlfriends are not gonna want to watch this. That's what we should title it. If you're our girlfriends, go away.
no. If you're our girlfriends, don't click on.
Yeah, do not watch. Do not watch if you love us.
Look at us different. Okay.
I know, because there's been some times like you remember that time in the woods with them two girls.
Yeah, no names, but yeah, those two girls.
That shit was crazy. There was a time where like we used to go there a lot. That wooded area.
Yeah, most of it. Like I got introduced to it as a smoking spot. That was the smoking spot. So people who don't know, Marysville Pilchuck had like two entrances, a back entrance and a front entrance. And on the back entrance, there was like this big ass field. It was connected to a church.
Yeah,
too.
right next to a church. So like there was a wood fence line, and in the woods we would just go there, and like there used to be like a little platform, you remember, where people used to sit.
Yeah, it was like a tree house, dog.
Yeah, it was like a fucking busted tree house that just didn't work anymore. And we used to go there and smoke like during class, and like it was just like a clutch spot. I never got pulled up there. Like the only thing that would happen is like other people smoking would pull up on you, and you'd be like, oh fuck.
You wanna hit this?
Yeah, not really, no, bro. But there's a couple of funny times we were there, bro. The two girls times, that was interesting. But we'll get to that one. But do you remember when that one kid, Austin, there was a kid who
I already know what you're talking about.
He kept getting beat up at our school for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight. Like he got beat up by this kid, Scooter. You guys have met him. He's been on the podcast. And then he got beat up by this other kid, Eddie.
Gino, too.
Gino got expelled for that shit. I got suspended for it just because I was egging it on. I was like, get him, Gino. Get him, Gino.
Because, bro, there was a point in time where I even heard that he was a shit talker.
Like, and he was hitting girls and shit. Like, he was just grimy.
You don't do that shit.
Grimy, bro. Oh, and you know what set it off, bro, is we had a homie, me and Gino, before you were at school. I can't remember his name. I think it was something like Donovan, maybe Dominic, something like that, right? But he was here from Carolina, and he was living with his grandparents, and he was kind of like on like the last straw at school because he was like, I don't know, kind of.
He was in trouble.
Yeah, he was a troublemaker type shit, and he got that kid started to. What was his name? The kid that we're talking about, I can't remember his name. Austin. Fuck you, Austin. If you watch my podcast, bro, you were a little bitch in high school, but it's all love now. So but you were a little bitch in high school. But Austin was talking shit to this kid in the counseling office, and this kid. And Austin thought he was safe because you're in the counseling office. No.
No.
He was talking shit, bro. Homie Devontae, Dominic, whatever the fuck his name was. D. Yeah. Fucking cock back. He slacked. Just bam. Just real quick. The video was so quick. Like, they only know what happened because there was a video. They used to, do you remember, like, in high school, they used to be able to find, like, every video that was on the Wi-Fi or some shit.
Bro, I have no clue how they did it.
Me neither. Some secret agent shit, bro.
Like, people wouldn't even post it. They would just have it and just be showing people.
Just and then, because you're on the Wi-Fi or something, they can, like, go through all your shit. It's weird, buddy.
Bro, imagine.
No.
Imagine going through a middle schooler's phone, dog.
No, because I bet you there's a bunch of probably nudes and
That's
shit
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
Imagine going through a middle schooler's phone. Dog.
Fuck that. No, you know what's funny is Dante the other day, he was showing me a girl he was talking to, and then he's like, yo, but check these out. And I was like, whoa, hold up. How old is this girl before you start showing me these pictures?
He's so young.
Because he's 18, you know? So he's like, oh, she's 17. I was like,
nah,
that's young, buddy. Yeah. I'm 20 now. You know what I'm saying?
About to be 21, too.
Yeah, like don't show me that. Nah. No, but this kid, Austin, he got hit. And then after that, Gino punched him because he got our homie sent back to Carolina.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we were pissed at him, right? And then after that, Scooter Bands got on him, like literally in the same week. And then the same day that Scooter Bands got on him, this guy Eddie got on him. And then after that, I don't know who was after that, buddy, but he just kept getting fucking pummeled. And then on top of that, he came to try to be a scumbag to us, going, you trying to match.
Bro, okay, this is where we get into the story of Eddie, okay?
We just had to give you this history of this dude.
So like this is how it went, okay? So like it was like almost like when I first started like damn near at the school, I think. It was like somewhere around there. I don't know, but me and Ethan were friends for a minute. And then like people
long enough for you to know the spot.
Yeah. And like people started like realizing, oh, yep, they smoke hella, you feel me? Like they started realizing that. And then that's when hella people started trying to match with us. And I remember he used to come up to me all the time, like before I knew who he was, yeah,
because he knew.
And he was like, Gino. He said, "Oh yeah, we gotta smoke this and this. Like I got some weed." I was like, "All right, bet I got weed on me. Like what's up?" You feel me?
Like pull up.
Yeah, and then I remember it was after school. I had met with Chu, I think, and then I was like, "Let's go match with Eddie," and then
I think it was that kid Saul. We went fucking this. No, then we matched with him, and then that kid walked up or something. I don't know. We were matching with someone.
Yeah, I don't even remember, but we were smoking already.
Yeah.
And then he pulled up, and then he was like, "Oh yep, I got this weed, bro." Like
pulls out this fucking Swisher pack, bro. Pulls out like. Bro. You remember he dumps it out into his hand, bro. It's all tobacco, maybe two little flakes of weed, bro.
Think of it like this, bro. You're mining for gold, right? And you see a couple pieces in there.
You see a fleck.
But the rest is like mud. Like
mud.
Like just think of the mud as tobacco and the little pieces of gold were pieces of weed. I literally looked at him and I said, "Bro, what are we matching, dog? You got tobacco. Like this is like you literally had the cigarillo, emptied it, left it in the pack." And then that's your weed, dog. That's not weed, bro. Like at that point, I wasn't even trying to pit tobacco. No, bro. We told that nigga to dump it out, and then we was just like, bro, hit this blunt, and then we left and smoked at your house again. Cause I was like, bro, like you're down bad if you think that's weed. That's bro. Mexican dirt weed look better than that.
Yeah,
bro.
Like and that was before I ever did like tobacco and weed. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like before I even was adding tobacco in my weed. Like
and I've only done that a couple of times.
I would do woods and shit. You feel me? Like, but like,
nah, bro. We were smoking tough woods.
I don't think it was that time though. No. It was a little after that. Though.
That time was lit though,
bro.
So like that happened pretty early in me and Aaron's friendship, and then Aaron, like 2 days into our friendship. Maybe 4 days, he came over to my house. My grandpa blessed us with this weed. I know we've talked about this story before.
I think so.
But because me, you, and Tony have done one. But he blessed us with the weed. Me and Aaron connected on that. We made a whole thing on a lunch tray that I stole. And then after that, we just kept hanging out, and he kept coming over. And that shit started to happen. And then we started to sell weed together.
We did.
My grandparents would always ask where Aaron was. And there was a time where my aunt moved in, so then me, Aaron, and Mitch, bro, we were building a room in the garage, and that shit was
that shit was actually pretty filthy.
It was filthy, but it's irritating,
bro. It was irritating because they kept, bro, like no lie, rest in peace, grandpa, no cap, but grandpa and fucking Patty, bro, like
they butt heads too much.
Yeah, they would butt heads, and then like it would be change plans, and then it was mostly kind of like Patty. She would be like second guessing us, like she wouldn't like believe in us, and I told her like straight up, like I was like, before I went here, bro, like I did construction. Like I built a whole shed, dog. Like a wall is not gonna be hard. Like I built a wall for one of my old houses before. You feel me? Like,
and we did that shit, bro.
On God, I was like, and I know, like, but it took so long just because of the butting heads, and like we could have finished in probably less than a week if we really like did it. Like,
and I hated doing it.
Oh, I know.
I did not like to do it because of everyone just butting and grandpa coming back and checking and. Oh, and then didn't we put up a whole wall upside down? You remember that? We could fucking take it down.
Yeah, bro. Because Patty. Grandpa walks out. This is upside down.
Yeah.
We was like,
yeah,
about to hammer it in.
Bro, and it's funny because Patty would like try to come out and be like, "Yo, you do this, you do this." Like she tried to be like shift lead when Grandpa was manager. You know what I mean? Okay. And then he'd come out and go, What the fuck are you? And we're like, Patty, bro. And then they fighting. And then we're stuck like, what are we doing?
Oh, God. Sit down.
What's the next move? Or there was one time, bro, he wanted me to drill concrete screws into our... that shit's hard.
Yeah,
you have to like put your whole fucking everything you have into it. Yeah, that garage was lit. We did a lot in it.
Bro, a lot, bro. You even threw a couple like kickbacks in the half of the garage.
Yeah.
So like there was a point in time where Ethan's grandparents really thought he was like a child of God, you feel me? Like, you know, like just smoked weed, probably like skipped school a couple times, you feel me? Like
yeah, they didn't even think I drank.
And then yeah, bro, and then what you started throwing those parties, bro, and then you fucking, I think it was in this chair actually.
Yeah, I think so.
He threw up all over himself, dog.
Bro, no, okay, so I fucking that night we had invited.
I think we talked about this one.
Yeah, probably. Quick brief, we'll talk about it again. We invited like 8 people. I bought 3 bottles from Tony, ended up drinking like 2, and then bought the 3rd and was like already fucked up. I looked over, all over my shoulder, in my hair, on the fucking phone, on the floor. And then when that happened, bro, you would have thought fucking somebody shot the party up because people were gone.
Got him. But yeah, bro, people scatter like some roaches when you turn the lights on. Like,
yeah, bro, they was fucking gone.
But not.
That was a nice save. We're just gonna talk about it for a second. That was a good one.
Good save. I give
you don't even have to edit that.
I know.
That's good.
That was a good one. But nah, bro. You remember that fucking time where we were fucking? I think we were rolling off the fucking shrooms, dog. Or not the shrooms. We were rolling off acid, bro. Oh. And we were playing 2K all fucking night.
Like 3 days straight we did
bro,
it, bro.
We were playing.
It was me, you, and Mitch, bro.
Yes, but no, I'm talking about this one story, dog, where it was me and you, and we were fucking dying, bro. Riggs is like texting us, trying to pick up some weed, nigga.
Yeah.
And like, he was like, bro, just let me hold like an 1/8. And I was just like, all right, walk over here. And then he walked over here, and I gave him like 2 grams. And I was just like, here, bro. And then like, he was like, bro, I really walked over for 2 grams. I was like, nigga, you can smoke now. I was like, what? And we're all fucking dying. He's like, open the garage. And the garage was locked because your fucking grandparents found out you was doing some naughty shit.
Didn't we just like toss it under, like,
it opened up like that much.
Yeah,
and he was like,
just toss it.
Bro, but he was hella mad. And I'm just like, bro, like, you can smoke now.
Bro, Riggs was funny as fuck, though. Shout out Riggs if you watch this. He always thought we fucking hated him.
Bro, every day.
Single time we seen him, he's like, but we're friends, right?
He's like,
yes,
bro. You guys hate me, bro. You
never invite me to nothing, bro.
Bro, where you at now?
Yeah, where you at?
I live in Marysville. If you watch this, bro, what's up?
He made a fire song with Scooter.
I know, bro.
I don't know if they ever dropped it, but that shit was fire.
Oh, I remember. You remember? I remember hearing it.
And then I heard it, and I was like, what?
I was like, that's Riggs?
Riggs?
I was like, that's the same Riggs?
Jonathan?
Oh, God.
Fucking Johnny boy?
Oh, God.
Yeah. That shit was insane, dog. Yeah, no, that night was dope. We did that like twice, where we just stayed up all night playing 2K, just fucking running matches, bro.
Bro, we used to get into some crazy shit, dog.
We did a lot of fucked up shit off drugs. We used to go get drunk at fucking MP by fucking. We were in a Four Loko phase for a second.
Bro, no, the Four Lokos fucked me up.
Until they fucked you up, bro. We went over to MP, and there's like, I don't know. I always thought it was like a fucking empty swimming pool. That middle.
That's what it kind of looks like.
Right? Like, people used to play, like, little games of soccer in there, too. You remember? They put, like, a bottle up, and you got to kick it at the bottle. This shit was weird. But anyway, we would go there with Four Locos or weed or any kind of shit. We used to roll up there all the time.
And shit.
Yeah. And, like, we pulled up with your sister, my brother, I think.
Yeah. I think it was either...
And I know Mitch pulled up.
I think it was Mitch, you, me, and my sister.
Yeah. You got fucking too fucked up, started yakking. Destiny was taking care of you. I was just fucking drunk, so drunk. I laid back and passed out on the concrete slab. Fucking, apparently Destiny kicked the shit out of me to wake me up.
Yeah,
I did not wake up to that.
Bro, talking about another drunk story, I got one for you. Bro, this night was fucking crazy, dog. You'll remember this night as soon as I start talking about it. Okay, so we
gotta talk about that time with Mia too.
Oh, I don't know which one, but
in the snow.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll bring that one up too. Okay, so no, this one, bro, I forgot where we were, but it was like me, you, I think it was Mitch, fucking like 2 females, and we're drinking at MP, right? And then all of a sudden, like, one of the females is like, "Oh yeah, one of my friends are gonna pull up," and then they pulled up. Remember, and it was the Tacoma guys.
Oh yeah.
And they pulled up with like 2 bottles.
Dudes.
We already.
They were filthy.
I think we had a bottle of Henny already.
Yeah.
And we was already drinking. Like we was drunk, and then
We
they
was
pulled
drunk,
up, bro,
yeah.
with another bottle of
But
Henny.
the dude
Drank that one.
Okay, so the 3 dudes that pulled up, bro. One of the dudes was always fucking hammered.
Bro, he was slumped in the passenger seat.
It was his car. Like
Yeah.
he that's like what he would wake up and say. He'd be like, "But this is my car."
Oh god, that's
And
the only words he knew.
like shit he would say.
And he was like this dark ass African dude too.
He's
I
tall
don't
as
even remember his
fuck,
name.
bro. Said he worked at Amazon. I don't know.
Oh god, he was like, I work at 5 a.m. Dog, it's like fucking 3.
Yeah,
2.
It's like, bro, y'all gotta get him home, bro.
But no, fucking, I remember, bro, they ended up buying like 4 bottles of Henny that night.
Really?
I think so, bro. It was like 3 or 4. Like, cause, bro, we just kept drinking, and you not knowing how to handle yourself at that
bro.
point, bro.
And we just met these guys, so I was trying to be cool.
He said, bro, I'll go shot for shot. And I looked at him. I said, no, bro. Especially with Henny, I know it's not going to end well, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So, like, literally,
Then
like,
I went, he went,
bro.
I went, he went, I went, he went. I probably took like 6, 7 shots right then.
I forgot when it was. I think one of my exes pulled up on us that night. You remember that car that crept past us? And then we were like, who the fuck is that? And we were like, we want to fight?
Yeah.
And then that bitch was really trying to fight the bitches that we were with. And I wasn't even like trying to fuck with them bitches at all like that. But like,
girls used to be wilding in school, bro.
Bro, oh god. But no, she ended up
over dudes, bro. What?
She ended up leaving though afterwards. And I remember fucking, I'm talking to somebody, bro. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, bro, I like someone's telling me like, bro, get your friend. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, get my friend. Like, and then I started looking around. I'm like, where the fuck is Ethan at? And they're like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get your friend. And I'm like, where is he at? And they're like, bro, he's in the car. He threw up on himself. I said, no, he didn't, dog. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
My whole thought was,
I just
why'd
remember
you even
walking over? Like, I had glimpses of us walking back. But what? You said, why'd I get that fucked up?
No, my whole thought is, why the fuck did you get in the car?
I have no idea.
Like,
wanted to sit down, probably.
If you didn't get in the car, you probably wouldn't have thrown up on yourself. You would have thrown up, but you would not on yourself.
Myself.
Yeah.
No, or in his car.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was all over his car.
But my boy threw up all over. I think it was like the left side of him.
Yeah, it's always the left, bro.
He was sitting on the left. Yeah,
Always
all the way to the left side, really right on the door. So he literally threw up on the door, literally in the cup holders, all on the left side of him. So like literally, I opened the door, got him out of the car, and I like went on the right side of him. I put like his arm out like that, and I like held you like this, dog, and I literally just walked you all the way to the house because we were right at MP. So like the parking lot was like right there. So like 5-minute walk, but like I couldn't go in between the gate with you. So I had to like pitch you against the gate, but you would stand so far against the gate and then just fall back. And then like you would like hit the gate and then fucking you were just like just like bouncing back and forth.
I know. I bet it's like that time and one other time where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna not drink like this anymore.
Bro, and then
I'm not gonna do it.
And then you fucking knocked yourself out as soon as you got in your bed, bro.
I know.
You hit your head on the wall. All I heard was doom, and then all I heard was like a couple seconds later, and I was like, I'll be back probably in the morning. Like,
oh god, that was the shit. We used to have you stay the night, and then we would just go fuck shit up in the nighttime. I feel like everyone has that friend, you know.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, my mom's weird. Like, she used to come check my room randomly because she knew I would sneak out.
Well, yeah, but your mom would. I don't know. It always weirded me that your mom never really met my grandparents, but then would let you be over at our house all the time. Because that didn't seem like your type of mom move to do.
My mom doesn't really like meeting parents, though, at the same time.
Yeah, I feel it.
Like,
and you were kind of grown, too, like 16, 17. She's like, he better know who he's going around. And once you say that I live with my grandparents, a lot of people are like,
I mean, most of the time, like, with the friends, even when I was younger, like, most of my friends, she's never met, like, their parents at all. Like, most of the time, like, if she's met a parent, it's probably because we got in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, and if we didn't get in trouble, she never met their parents.
And then were you just not allowed to go places?
Nah, like, I was allowed to go places. Like, I mean, like, it just depends on where. You feel me? Like, my mom didn't let me go too far places if I wasn't in a car. Like, that's just how it is. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm hearing that Vegas is a lot worse now. So like,
God.
I don't know how.
East side, east side, east side, east side.
Like glass.
No, I don't know.
That's that Dizzy, right?
Yeah. What happened to him? He still make music?
I have no clue.
I have no clue either.
I have no clue. I just know
Stunner
like
for Vegas. He's
he's
fucking.
he's not from Vegas.
Oh, is he not?
No, I think he's from like Houston or something like
What
that.
the fuck? That's like stolen valor right there.
It doesn't make no sense how he's stunned for Vegas if he's not from Vegas.
Mm-mm.
Like
He's stunting for Vegas.
but
Like,
no.
Maybe he's originally born there or some shit.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because my whole thought is like, if you're stunned for a place, dog, you have to be from there. Like that.
Right.
That's how you just get the most respect
like,
from that place. You feel me? Because I'm from Vegas, and I don't look at him and be like, oh, yep, he's actually stunned for Vegas, because he's not from Vegas. You feel me? Once a rapper actually is get on and like put on and is actually like making some fire ass music all the time, you know, then that's a stunner for Vegas right there. You feel me? Because like Dizzy Wright, like. Every time like people ask me where I'm from, I'd be like, you know who Dizzy Wright is? They'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, okay, you know his song East Side? And they'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, okay, I grew up literally down the street from there. Yeah. Like that's as much as I can explain it to you. Like if we're in Vegas, I can show you.
Yeah, he's like here it is.
I can show you literally everywhere he made that music video at, and then
I remember when you showed me that music video. It's a catchy song, so it's like it gets stuck in the head.
Boulder Highway pimping.
Yeah.
East Side.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nah, but like the amount of stories you've told me from Vegas, I feel like I've looked at it 100 times. Like I feel like I've been there.
I mean, Vegas ain't really like it's not too much. Like it's just literally all houses, and then the strip is mainly all the buildings. That's like downtown.
And then
like,
concrete everywhere, sand.
Not really sand. Like we have like certain houses you can find grass. Like it's not gonna be the best grass, but you can have rocks. Like
he said pebbles.
People got trees, dog. You know, like we
gravel.
No, it's actually like rocks, dog.
Oh,
like
shit.
Not just gravel. Like we actually got rocks.
He said that's what we got. It's
like it's not
rocks.
just dirt, my boy. Like we got grass and dirt patches in them, but like you know.
And we got rocks.
Yeah, we got some rocks, dog. Like,
I feel like isn't there some cool shit like the world's biggest rubber band or some shit in Nevada?
I'm not too sure.
I'm sure you could find some weird shit in Nevada though. I mean, cause what else is in Nevada? Is it just Vegas? Are there other cities?
I mean, there's other cities. You got Reno.
True.
Carson City, Carson City is the capital. I'm pretty sure. And then Reno.
You would have thought they made Vegas the fucking capital. Everyone goes to Vegas.
I mean, yeah, but like think of it. Before Vegas was really like popping like that, I'm pretty sure it was like Carson City, because like Carson City, I think is where all our main people, like, you know, if you're like higher in power and like government type shit, I think that's where they all are in Carson City. But like I've been in Carson City like once. But Reno, I heard, is popping though. I have some friends that go to college out there, but no. And then you also got like Boulder City, and then there's like some probably like smaller ones that I probably don't personally know about. But
you haven't ventured around the whole state. I haven't ventured around Washington. But that's crazy too, though, that you like grew up in a whole different state and then came here, and then did like a whole bunch of years too.
Oh God, cause now, bro.
Cause you've been here for what, 4 years now?
Almost 5, dog.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Cause what, I've known Ash for almost 2 years now.
Yeah, and that's crazy too.
Dog, I was here when I was 16. So that's 5, almost 5 years. Yeah, like I was right.
Yeah.
Almost 5, dog.
No, now you got you a little cougar, babe.
Yeah, got me a little cougar, dog.
God, old as hell. Okay, old as hell, right? No.
Yeah, you already know.
No, bro. But you remember when we were in Portland? Or we tried to get that old as hell bitch?
Bro, I was, yeah.
There's
I think
a couple, we fucked
I was like
Portland
18,
up,
19, dog, at that time.
We were fucking Portland up.
Bro, I'll tell that story real quick.
Scooters.
Oh, God. Okay,
That's the first time you ever seen scooters, too.
Bro, oh, God. So, like, they got those electric scooters, the Lime.
Everywhere in Portland. Yeah. All over the cities.
So, like, yeah, we're in Portland and fucking.
People be chopping them fuckers now.
Oh, I bet.
They put them in trucks and chop them for metal.
I see hella trucks with all of them in them and shit. But no, we're bored as fuck at his apartment, and like we're just like, what should we do? And then he mentioned some scooters, and
we're
I'm
also
just like,
broke. Yeah,
we're kind of broke.
You had like, no, because you got a free $10. Remember? Because I referred you.
Yeah, I had to worry about gas money. Yeah, because I drove out, but no, I don't think I was broke that day.
I don't know. We ended up getting beers too. Turned into a night.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy. Okay, so like the first, okay, I'm gonna start at the beginning real quick. Okay, so like we're like, all right, bet, let's go get these scooters. Wait a minute. No, that's a different night, dog. That was when Hogan and them came out. That's what you were talking about when I was broke and we had to refer everybody and start paying and shit. Yeah. No,
because we traveled the city on that day.
That night, no, we were straight because we ended up getting like 2 boxes of fucking Coronas that same night, and I think I brought like a bottle of wine for Misty because I ended up breaking the rig or something. But like,
yeah, a bitch left it in your car. Remember?
No, I don't know how that bitch. I don't know how it got in there like at all, but. No, so like we leave, right? We're riding the scooters. Okay, I'm not gonna cap. I see a girl with a big booty, and I'm just like, oh, let me try to get her number. You feel me? Like
I also lived on a college campus.
Yeah, so like you see everybody. Doesn't matter who it is.
Backpacks all day. There was like packs of like Pokemon Go kids walking around.
Bro,
there'd be tweaks walking around.
Oh God, it was, mixture of everything.
It was great. I loved that area. It was dope. God. You could walk down and get a 7-Eleven sandwich for $5.23. Bro, it's fucking lit. No tax. It's just what it says. That's what it is.
Bro, but not fucking. I end up seeing that girl with a big booty, and then like we're on the scooters at this point. All right, so like I'm whipping. I'm like, yep, I'm about to try to get her number real quick. so I pull up, bro. I drift in front of her. I say, oh God.
It's because he got a lime, and he's like, bro, the limes can drift.
Oh God. So I'm over here drifting. I drift in front of her, stop, and I'm just like, I look at her. I'm just like. I'm like, what's up with you? Like, how you doing? Like, with the woo, you know, just the regular talk. And then like, bro, I go to ask her for her number, and she's like, oh, I don't get my number. I like that. I was like,
or no, you asked her if she had Snapchat, and she said, no, I don't have Snapchat.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I asked for her Snap, and she's like, I don't have Snap, and I was just like, oh, that's okay. I was just like, can I get your phone number? And she's like, I don't get my phone number out like that, and I'm just like, all right. In my head, I'm just like, bitch, you're not gonna give nothing out. So I was just like, all right, it is what it is. I don't really care. Yeah. I was like, okay, bet. Took off on the scooter. I got right past.
I was like a fucking scout in the back. Like, what's happening?
Bro, but nah, we went so far, bro. Like, for a minute, I had no clue where we were.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, you're like, oh shit, Misty works there.
Yeah.
We pull up to Misty's work real quick.
Bro, and then the coolest thing is they got these fucking elevators in the sidewalks.
Bro.
Like, you remember it opened? Crate, yeah, it just like, fucking, it like came out like, and then this truck pulls up and they're just offloading shit and they're putting it in this crate and then it goes back into the sidewalk.
You would think it was like a sewer, like but that motherfucker was like the Ninja Turtles hideout.
We were just standing on it too, and then they were like, "Hey, watch out!"
Oh God.
And we were like, "What?"
A Ninja Turtle hideout and shit. Like I said,
right? Like if the city had a boner, like that's where it would have started,
bro. But no, fucking. I remember. Yeah, but no, back to the one cougar that we was trying to get, the actual one.
We went to the donut shop, Voodoo Donuts.
We're at Voodoo Donuts. I think it's just me and you at this time.
Yeah, because you wanted to try it out, because it's like the thing in Portland to do.
So, like, we're at Voodoo Donuts, bro. We get, like, halfway through the line. There's, like, an ATM. And, bro.
She was, like, 22 or some shit.
I think she was, like, 22.
We were 18.
I think she was 22. Yeah, I was 18 at the time. And she like, walks past us, and she's like, excuse me. And I, like, scoot over real quick. And I seen she was at the ATM, and the line scooted up. So I was just like, all right, bet. Like, I'm going to try. Fuck it. Like, it don't matter. I was just like, so I go up to the ATM. Like, you feel me? Put my arm on it. I'm like,
because I was standing right next to you. I was like,
oh God, you see Ethan just standing next to me.
I was a good wingman.
But no, I was like, because we also seen that she was with a guy. You remember?
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Is that your boyfriend?" And she started dying laughing.
She's like, no.
Yeah, she's like, "No." And I was just like, "Oh," I was like, "So that's your friend or something?" She was just like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Oh, that's what's up." I was just like, "What you about to do?" And then she was like, "Hit the bar," and I was like, "Oh shit! Like, how old are you?" She's like, "How old do you think I am?" And I was like, I think I said like 22. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, I am 22." She's like, "How old are you?" And then I was like, I think you were like 20 or something like that.
I was like, my boy 20.
I got it. I was like, yeah, I'm 20. And then she was just like, are you really? And I was like, yeah, most definitely. Like, I am 20.
And then I start talking. I'm like, come on, you know you want to fuck with my boy here.
Oh God, you know you want to fuck with my boy. Yeah. I think I got her number. I did. Yeah. I did get her number, and I was texting her for a minute.
Yeah, we were trying to see what she was on.
Yeah, I was trying to link up with her that night, bro. Yeah. To be honest with you,
he was like, "What are you doing?"
I was like, "Bro, like you went to sleep." I'm like, "Bro, I'm bored as shit, wide awake." Like,
yeah, what you
I'm
doing?
like, yeah, like I was like, "What are you doing? Like, what's up?"
And
like,
it was funny too, because you changed your fucking location on Tinder too, and you came. You're like, "Hey, we can find something to do."
Oh God, I was like, "Bro, you live on a college campus, bro. Let me find some college girls. Let's go to parties, bro." Like, I was just like, "Let me find it, bro." Yeah. But nah, I don't know.
That night ended up going weird because we got the boxes of Ronas. Misty fucking
busted
her shit.
You talk about that
Pretty
at
sure,
all?
yeah, with her. Maybe. But we can talk about it again.
Bro.
That shit was
You want me to
funny.
tell the story?
Yeah.
Okay. So, bro, I forgot where you were. But Misty's over here sitting on the counter ledge.
Oh, yeah. I was right by her. I was on, the other side. So, she was on the counter. I was on the left side of her. Okay. And you were, on the right.
I think I was on the couch, dog. But, we're all kind of lit. You feel me? This is when I gave her that bottle of wine, dog. So, she's drank, most of the bottle already. I think it was already gone at the time.
Yeah.
You feel me?
She's back in.
But, nigga, she's, dancing on the counter, sitting there. You feel me? Then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, dog, you just see. And I was like.
And then I hear her going, and I was like,
bro,
in the back.
I started dying.
I was like, is she laughing? I was like, oh, fuck, babe, are you good? And then she's, and then gets up, holding her shit.
Wait, before you go on, bro, when she fell and I heard her start laughing, I literally, I started laughing so hard, I got from the living room, dog, it went straight in your room. I was laying on the ground, dog, crying.
Yeah, it looked like all the weight just went to her forehead all of a sudden, and bam, she just fucking went down.
But yeah, she starts holding her mouth, and she runs to the bathroom, and then Ethan's like, what happened? Let me see. And she's not wanting to show him because she already looked, and now she feels self-conscious.
Yeah, she was like,
as soon as she looked, oh my God, she's like, no, only Aaron can see. And bro, it just.
I was like, fucking let him see then. Do it.
God, bro.
Let him look.
Bro, I tried so hard not to laugh when she showed me, dog. I said,
you look funny.
I said,
Bro, that night was crazy, bro. She fucking tried to kick the door on me. Fucking, I went up and finished the rest of the Ronas, probably 4 of them.
I played dentist, dog. I super glued her tooth back on.
Yeah, the fucking people at that Safeway, bro. Shout out them homeless people, because they were in the super glue aisle too. I don't know. I was like, yo, my girl chipped her tooth. Which one of these you think we should use?
And they're like, most definitely that one.
Yeah, they were like,
chemicals.
No chemicals in that one. The other ones might get her high. And we were like, oh, shout out you.
God, good looks, my boy.
Good looks, my boy. And it was funny, too, because that's the Safeway I ended up working at. And they had top flight security up in that bitch. They had bros with a fucking vest on, fucking tasers and guns,
I remember seeing him.
There was one dude who just would, talk the most, bro. He was one of the security guards. He'd always be like, yeah, I got into this brawl the other day. And it was a white dude who had a buzz cut, super skinny. He's like, bro, I'll put my knee in your neck. I don't give a shit. I'll take that arm and twist it. I said, he's like, I hope for a tasing moment. I'm like, what? All right, top flight, chill her out.
I'd kick him in his face.
You know what I'm saying? And they were funny motherfuckers too. They used to go around plotting and looking for people. I always thought it was cool. I was like, damn, you get to watch Dog the Bounty Hunter over here and work.
Bro, but here's a story we never got to talk about.
I probably forget it.
Yeah, you probably did. So this happened damn near probably in the middle of our friendship.
What?
When you got jumped.
I think we might have.
I don't think. Did we?
Maybe. Had to have.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
We might have talked about it.
We probably
Shout out fucking Lexi, Simeon, and all of them fucking bums.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no. So I had a bum bitch. No, I'm not even going to say it like that. I had a girl that I was with, and she got, we ended on bad terms because I got with Misty again.
If you didn't watch it. If we didn't talk about it.
If you know about this, just skip a little bit forward. But there was this chick, all right, I'm going to give you the whole whoop-de-whoop because the case is over. Everything's been said and done. I was dating this chick, Lexi, right? At the same time, I was talking to Misty because we were just doing long distance. So, every
grimy shit both ways either way.
Both ways. She had a boyfriend at the time, so I was like, fuck you. I'm going to get me a little girlfriend then. So, I had a girlfriend. And
they were even.
Yeah, it really pissed Misty off, though. That I had a girl, that was and Misty she thinks that I like blondes and little girls, and I do.
Misty's little.
I know,
but she's just not blonde.
Right. So every time there's a blonde girl in the mix, she gets self-conscious because she thinks I like blondes more than brunettes or some weird shit like that. I'm like, babe, I like you.
Hair color does not matter to me,
bro. It don't. And so I was with this girl, and me and her, we had taken pictures together. She had sent me nudies and all that. So they were on my phone.
Biddies.
Yeah. And Misty was. This is after me and the original girl had broken up. Misty came to visit. went through my phone, found these pictures of me with the ex girl
and videos,
and fucking posted them all on Snapchat
for everybody,
for every single
not
person.
private, everybody.
And what she did is she was like, "Fuck this ugly bitch" on the posts, gross, nasty cunt, all this shit, and posted it on my personal Snapchat.
Oh God!
And then I didn't know until the next morning. So all night they're up, bro. And I'm pretty sure my dick was in some of them. Like, I don't know, but like,
I'm pretty sure I didn't watch them.
The whole night they were up, and then I get like 17 messages the next day, like, "Ethan, how could you do that? That's so low, even for you. Like, you're grimy." Fucking everyone and their grandma hits me up. Then I have to apologize, and I tell her, "Hey, it wasn't me. I'm very sorry. Like, it was my girlfriend. She got upset. Like, doesn't excuse it. I just apologize for her. All this shit, right? Done deal. Thought it was over." Months later, this girl hits me up. She has this boyfriend, you know, who's a little sketchy at the time. I don't know what he does now, but I'm just talking about in the time. He was sketchy. You know, they were doing a lot of drugs together, and it just didn't seem like a good relationship, you know. But I wasn't so much talking to her at all anymore. This girl put me through a lot by like trying to fake pregnancies after one another, trying to leave her. She's faking a pregnancy, you know.
She did a lot.
Oh God, oh God. And it's like, yeah. So I was just completely done with that. But this chick was like talking like suicidal on fucking on Twitter and all that. So like I had, what was it, messaged under the tweet, and I was like, "Yo, you good? Like, you don't sound good. Like, what's up?" And then I hit her up directly, and I was like, "Are you good? Like, you know, I know we don't really like each other, but if you need like someone's ear to talk off, like, I'm here for you.
Yourself,
yeah, like, I'm here for you. Like, just say something." And she was like, "Actually, yeah, can we meet up? Like, I really would like to talk in person." And I was like, "Well, I'm super busy today, but if I got time, you know, I'll hit you up and maybe we can get together." And then you want to pick it up because that's when we were getting fucked up.
So no,
when
bro,
you punched the window that night.
Yeah. So like we're drinking, bro. It's me, you, Gino, and Hogan.
Yep.
We're in the back MP. I think we were with Mia that same night.
I think so. Like we were in the parking lot and they ended up pulling up as well.
Who?
Mia and like I think Scooter for a second. It was like a car of people.
It was somebody, yeah.
Yeah, we got pulled up on, and it was me, Hogan, you, and Gino.
Yeah, and we were just out there
drinking
and smoking, and yeah, they pulled up. We got even more drunk, and then Gino ended up leaving because he was getting picked up by a female. I guess that's what he said. His mom probably picked him
fucking
up.
That bitch that looked like Mitch.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Shout out that female.
Shout out that female that looked like Mitch.
Class. I had her on my weights before you did.
Oh God.
So I know exactly what you're talking about. But
it was just the haircut. If she didn't have that haircut, she wouldn't have looked so much like Mitch.
She was thick though.
I give that to my boy Gino. She was. But just the fact that, like, I was like, "What'd you say?" "Oh, Mitch. Oh, Mitch." Like, what the fuck did you say?
Oh God. Oh, Mitch, dog. But no, fucking yeah. So we ended up going back to the forum, like we talked about in the previous video, or previous story type shit. But no, we go back and then fucking we're like all still drinking, I think, at that time. And I think like we kind of like I yacked a little bit. I'm not gonna cap. I threw up a little bit, and then fucking out of nowhere, bro, I think I looked in this window, bro, and like I completely blacked out, bro. And just like I don't know. So basically, what happened?
He got angry. He saw the reflection.
I seen like the reflection of myself, I guess, and got hella mad, and then just like fucking just started socking this window, and this window's like.
It was like safety glass.
Yeah, it was the safety glass.
It was like fucking thick ass shit.
But yeah, I ended up like hitting that shit, and then I remember fucking
It was the old cafeteria too, the one that had the fucking shooting in it.
All I remember was that Hogan put his arm around me, and then he was like, "You got that shit," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And this was when we were walking away, and I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like,
I got that shit, nigga."
You killed him.
And he's like, "Yeah, you got that shit, bro. You got that shit." And I was like, "What?" Like, and then like we continue walking, and then I think like I started punching like the gate too. Like I was going through a lot.
Yeah, like I think you had just gotten robbed too. That's what had happened.
Yeah, I got fucked over by the female I was talking to.
Yeah,
but
no words for it.
Yeah,
but and then
my sister ended up coming.
Yeah, and me and Hogan both had popped a tab of acid.
Yeah.
And then so that was happening. And when Hogan and Aaron were like walking together in the fence, he's saying, they were heading back to my house. And I was heading back there too.
And he was on the phone at that point. I
was on the phone because the girl had hit me up and was like, hey, are you free to meet real quick? I can pull up to MP. And I was like, well, sure. I got a second. Yeah, we can, walk around it real quick and talk and then whoop-de-whoop. So then we get into the room, me, Aaron, Hogan. And I tell them, I look at them, and be like, yo, I'll be right back. They were like, okay. So then I go out, and I go out to the fence, and I get there's the girl, and we start walking. And we get maybe like, I don't know, 100 feet away from the house, maybe 200. And there's like a shop where the cars used to be, like for automotive class or whatever the fuck it's called.
Automotive.
And they had like a shop with a gate, and it was always gated in and closed. But there was a little inlet, like a divot.
Like another building type, and then it went in,
Yeah, and then there was like a road that just went on parallel. So we were on the road, and then there was this little inlet, and when I was on the right, she was on the left. We were talking, and then I looked to my right, and there's 4 dudes in red masks, and they jump out, try to grab me, and I go from the right side of her, in front of her, and around her, and I just bolt back to the house, because I know if I can make it to the house, I'll be good. And I fucking am hauling ass, moving. And all of a sudden, bro, the adrenaline's pumping, the alcohol's hitting, the fucking acid starts kicking in. My leg just jellied, and I fucking fell, thankfully, like right at the gate.
You probably rolled your ankle in the grass.
Something, bro, like the little divot. It's funny too. Grandpa used to tell me to go fill it in with dirt. I was like, fuck yeah.
That's probably what it was.
Fuck that, bro.
Probably
and so I fucking jellied, hit the fence post. The two dudes grabbed me. One dude is like hitting me with this police baton we found out later. And I just instinctively grab my shirt and my jacket and I slip it off, because they're grabbing it, they're holding it. So I get him off and I go around, get through the gate and run out. So I got hit probably 3-4 times, grabbed, and I'm leaking from the head. And I walk back into the house. And
he immediately runs in the garage. That's where his room was.
Yeah, I walk in, go to the right. Like, no time for anyone to see me. And then I'm starting to leak pretty good now.
Yeah, it's all dripping down his stomach and shit.
Yeah. And then I walk into my bedroom, and that's where Aaron and Hogan are. And I look at them, and they're looking at me, and I'm like, yo, I just got jumped. And they're looking at me like, what? Like, quit playing. Like, what's up?
God. We thought it was a joke. Dog.
Yeah.
The whole time, we thought it was a joke.
And Hogan was like, that's ketchup. I was like,
my
no,
God,
not, bro.
It's not. You're like, you think I'll do this to myself? And as soon as you said that, I was just like,
yeah, he's not playing.
Yeah, he's not. This ain't a joke, bro. Like, and I was just like, all right, let's go, bro. I took off with no shoes to that gate where you said they were at, and I did not see nobody. I didn't see no car. I didn't see clothes. Like, I didn't see nothing, bro.
Oh God, they dipped,
bro.
It was funny too. It wasn't funny, but Aaron bolted out there, and then I go out there. Hogan's out there with me now. And, like, we're just looking around, and then you start to get really upset because you had just gotten robbed, and you were thinking it was people that, like, were meant to get you because we didn't know who robbed you at the time. So we were like, you thought it was people that were meant to get you, and they were just getting me because they knew I was your best friend or some shit like that. So it hit you way harder. But then, like, Hogan was like, you got to tell your grandma. And I was like, I can't tell my grandma.
Bro,
like, what the fuck?
That was all
what I'm supposed to say? Like, I can't. And then, we walk in there, and I'm like, Grandma, I just got jumped. My head's leaking. And she's, like, assessing the situation. And then she comes out because you're sitting on the curb. And someone came and talked to you. I remember, but I wasn't around for that.
I think we did talk about this. But
yeah. Igor or whatever.
Igor, yeah. He came up to me. He was like, what's wrong? And I told him, I was like, bro, someone just jumped this nigga Ethan, you feel me? I was like, I'm going to have to kill somebody.
He's like, I'm going to have to get my hands dirty.
I was like, I'm going to have to kill somebody, bro. That's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
then my grandma comes out, hugs you because you're upset. And it's like, it's okay. It's not your fault. Blah, blah, blah.
I just kept telling her I was sorry. I was like, it should have been me.
Yeah. And she probably looking back and like, I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Like, just get in the house. You're okay. I don't even know if they told my grandpa. I don't know what happened. And then literally, like, I knew instantly who it was. Like, right when it happened, bro. And what's funny is, like, Hogan had my phone right after I had gotten in the house. And I got a text from that bitch. And she goes, who were those people? And, like, Hogan texts her back, like, fuck you, bitch. Like, you're stupid. That was you. Like, we know who it was. And she's like, you just left me here. What if they came after me? And Hogan was texting her like, you should have ran too. I don't understand. They're your people. Like, and then she's like, I'm at Safeway. I ran all the bitches. Safeway is a mile and a half down the fucking road.
Like, bro, you were gonna get to Fred Meyer's before you get to Safeway.
And what's fucking 5 minutes after it happened? No way. Yeah, I was like, yeah, because you hopped in their car. That's how you're at fucking Safeway. Like, it's not, it's not hard to piece the shit together. And
we should have definitely been like, pull back up then.
Yeah, and then like literally they fucking were dodging us for so long, but we didn't care, bro. Plotted.
Bro, we plotted for like a month.
Yeah, dog. Bro, we fucking plotted. We knew who it was. We knew we needed to get him. And it happened like a fucking movie, buddy.
Bro,
like, we're going to get
into it all.
You
gotta give me props, dog.
Yeah,
you gotta give me props,
yeah,
my boy.
That shit was nice. Like, the only thing I would have changed was the middleman. Like, if we could have got rid of him, then it would have been a little bit tighter. But it was still airtight. Nothing really too bad out of it. And I was okay with taking the fucking trouble. I was like, fuck that. I don't care. Like, but bro, we got to talk about how we set it up, how everything happened, like how we got this fucker back.
Okay, shout out to Mia. Okay.
Shout out to Mia. Yeah. Shout out to fucking shout out Mia for sure.
But nah, so like Mia, like she knew, like I think it was Arlington, right?
Yeah.
She knew Arlington like way better than me. So I was just like yo, basically like I told her the situation, like we were cool friends and she fucked with Ethan. So like I was just like,
a lot of people did. I'm a cool dude.
So like I was just like, all right, bet, let's get it then. Like, you feel me? I was just like, we're gonna get this. I was like, pull up to a spot that that don't got cameras like that. Bam, instantly pulled up to that Safeway over there in Arlington. So I was like, all right, bet. So I'm just like, go through the back real quick. She had a sunroof too, so I opened the sunroof. The top of it's tinted too. All the windows were tinted. I was just like, bet. I said, just go in there and then just come right back out. You feel me? So like the whole time I'm just looking at the roof. I'm just like, all right, there's no cameras. All right, bet.
See, I had no idea you even did that. Like, scouted out the spot before we did it. I thought it just all happened and it just magic.
I was there. I've been there a couple times before that. But, like, as soon as I seen there was no cameras, I said instantly knew it. I was like, yep, it's in Arlington, not far from
That's how they were able to throw it out. Like, how I didn't get in trouble because it was all hearsay. There was no video evidence. I didn't text anybody. Really, do your shit smart, my boy. Don't, and get you some loving family. And then find a dude who you could just put it all on.
so basically what happened was some, I guess, like, word got around school, and some dude, like, I'm not gonna say no name, some dude just randomly came up to us and was like, let's get him back.
He's like, I can set it up. And I was like, fine.
He's like, I said, do it. I said, say no more. I said, I already have a place. And then he's like, bet. And then literally he's like, what day? And I said, all right, we're meeting up tomorrow after school. Let's get it.
And so, like, the situation is that it's like,
it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, the girl that fucked me over and her boyfriend that did it, they were like transient. They were like going between people's couches and like shit like that, right? And they were also doing like hard drugs together. You know what I'm saying? So like they kind of made their bed and now they're lying in it. Whatever, right? Doesn't change the fact that they needed to got back. So they had like the situation is that the homie that we had met that came up to us and was like, hey, let's get this done. He texted them and was like, yo, I know you guys are like, in a hard spot. Like, I could like pick you guys up and bring you to my uncle's pad, and it's pretty cheap. Like, you guys can stay there or whatever. And so they were like, hell yeah, bro. Like, we've really been looking for something like that. XYZ. Hell fuck. Anyway, we were different people then.
Oh God.
But like, so then he tells them, all right, get to the Safeway in Arlington. That's the spot Aaron picked out. Then we all pull up there, bro. Like, what, 8 heads deep. It was all the boys. I'm not going to say their names, but it was all the boys for sure. And then this one guy was acting hella weird before we got in the car. But so was our other homie. He was always fucking too much sometimes. Yeah. He's like, I want to hold it. Let me see it.
Oh, God.
You know, because
just asking too much.
Too many questions.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you feel me?
It got done.
Bro. Like, we had it set up so smooth because, like, I had already seen the back. So, like, I knew where we were going to have people. I was like, literally, we pulled up. I said, some of y'all go behind that big garbage thing. Yep. I said, some of y'all can go in the woods, hide behind the car. I was like, I'm going to hide right here behind these fucking
pallets.
Yeah.
And you had your hood on with your hair in front of it.
And I was like, I said, as soon as I see him and it's a good time, I said, I'm going to make a signal. Yeah. And I said, as soon as I make that signal, we're all going to run out.
Yeah. And so the plan was is that the homie that came up to us, he was gonna go to them, grab him, and bring him back to his car. Tell him his car was in the.
Not really grab him, but like.
Well, like like tell him to like, hey, my car's in the back. I parked in the back.
Yeah, I have a nice car. I don't want. Yeah.
So they're walking back. You hear them talking, whoop de whoop.
I'm over here laughing.
Yeah, they turn the corner that they're supposed to. Aaron looks at me, gives the signal, bro. No. They turned the corner and he seen. All right, so homie was trying to hide behind this little teeny ass tree, and he was looking like a little bodybuilder at the time. Yeah. You can't hide behind a teeny ass tree when you're
he's in
big.
A white hoodie at the time too.
So they turned the corner. The dude Simeon, who fucking jumped me, he goes, "Whose people is that?"
Oh God.
Right when that happens, Aaron gives a signal. He comes around the corner. I turn the corner with the two people that are next to me.
I think it was.
And we fucking go straight to him. Homie that like brought him over grabs boys by the fucking hood, pulls out a fucking something and starts beating him over the head with it. Oh, Aaron pulls up, starts socking the shit out of him. I fucking run through, go straight to him.
So like think of it like this, okay? So he had a head start on us and he made it almost to the corner of the store. And I literally had my back like to the corner. And, like, I was forcing him back, dog. Because literally, like, he was like this, bent over like this, and I just started uppercutting him and socking him in his head so he would back up. You feel me? So then that's when everybody started swarming him, and we just instantly he just started migrating. Yeah. And he was just on the ground for a minute.
His chick was on the floor looking at us doing it. Like, it was crazy. She was just watching. And then, like, we were beating the shit out of this kid, kicking him, smacking him in the head, fucking punching him,
and then he pulled out that baton that he hit Ethan
that he beat me with. Yeah. And he pulls that out, tries to like swing it at us, swings it once, bro.
And he cut me on my thigh, bro. The tip of it.
Aaron fucking grabbed it from him, or someone did.
I think it was the same dude that.
Yeah, brought all the weird shit. He fucking starts hitting him with it. And then this is when the kid starts to yell for help. He's like, "Help!
Oh God, help!" That's all you hear for like 5,
like a dead
minutes,
cat.
Like.
Help! It was fucking and all I have in my head, bro, is homeboy, phone him. There we go. All I have in my head is phone him going, you got like a minute and a half max on this shit.
Bro, I got
minute and a half
that's
max.
All I was
and
thinking.
then you gotta go.
Yeah.
Then we gotta get.
Bro, we low-key took too long.
Yeah, bro. Any second longer, we would have ran into the boys in blue,
we would have got pulled up on deep, dog.
So what happened? Right as that happens, bro, it was like a movie. All of us turned away at the exact same time. I'm looking at Aaron. He looks at me. Aaron grabs the bro's bag. I grab chick's shit. We throw it all. We're running to Mia's car. We get in the car, and then we're gone.
Bro, literally, we get in the car. We look forward. There's like three
fucking
bro, there's like 2 ambulance, like fucking 3, 4 fucking police cars, like. And then you just see him like running, like falling against the wall and shit, bro. Shit was so lit.
We got the fuck out of there, buddy. Oh, we got the fuck out of there. Had to pick up one boy who took off on foot. Got him. Fucking, we're looking through the shit that we got. We got like 6 grams of oil. I got like $400, a bunch of weird pills.
I got a broken hand.
This bitch had a fucking baggie of like Dookie underwear in her purse. Like, it was weird. It was the weirdest shit I had ever seen in my life. But
you started crying for a minute.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Right after, I was like, cause you like your hand, bro. It was like all busted.
My hand was stuck like this.
It was shaking. He couldn't move his fingers. I was like, it was hella like, I don't know. I had never like had a moment, I guess, where like that many people have like really like shown like they loved me like that, you know. So it was just like, damn, you broke your hand for me, bro. Like I started to tear up. I was like, that's dope.
Yeah, you were like. I was like, bro, it's okay. I was like, stop, my hand hurts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to worry about my hand.
And then we went back to the homie's crib, went into the shed, and we were turning up, bro.
We dabbed the fuck out the shed, started drinking.
Yeah, we were.
Weed.
It was hella happy, bro. It was good times.
Oh, God.
And then probably like 2 weeks later, they come after me at school, and they're
and they was looking for me too, but it was wrong.
You ended up dodging them. They came after me, took my phone illegally, fucking went through it, found nothing. And then that kid, the kid who we jumped, he ended up snitching and like telling.
They ended up finding shit on that one dude's phone too.
Yep, and they started like, cause he told them everything, and then so they started an investigation, pulling people in.
And then here's another thing. This is the thing that had me weak as fuck. Okay, so like right after the incident, this dude wants to go on Snapchat and make a video talking about
how he's gonna kill us all.
Yeah, how we're all gonna slowly disappear one by one.
Yeah, bodies are dropping off.
Yeah, and this shit. And this. He was like big B's throwing up C's too, and this and this. And I was just like, bro, like you jumped my nigga for no reason because of a female. You didn't want to run no ones. Like, use a bitch. You can run the ones whenever, dog. Like, to this day, if you still wanted to do it, we could do it. You feel me? Like, that's just, it is what it is. Like, I have no beef with you, but like, I have no respect for you. You gotta earn it. That's just how and it is. Shit,
yeah, and like with all that, like what happened is I ended up getting, I think it was DV4, because she got pushed. I pushed her out of the way to get to him, and like when she got fell, she scraped her knee. And so they gave me domestic violence, even though she wasn't it was an ex-girlfriend. So I got like the very least you can get on a DV. And that my punishment was 16 hours of community service. So I did that.
But you were looking at time too, still
yeah,
on top of that.
At first, like when they first, because the court was trying to give me robbery 1, which is like equivalent to a bank. And then they were trying to give me fucking assault 2. Excuse me. Assault with a deadly weapon. That's what they were trying to give me. So, yeah, I was looking at like 2 years.
Like, Rose was planning. He said, I'm going to start reading.
When they read the set, and when they told me like the max, it was like, so the max charge on this is like 22 months or some shit like that. And I was like, damn. And that's fucking thick, buddy. But, you know, shout out my lawyer. You know, the one dude, he ended up saying something, and it was weird too, because then like people like around me were like, yo, is Ethan gonna snitch, all this? And it's like, man, at the end of the day, you gotta understand, like, you guys did that for me, so why would I tell on y'all? Like, and it's my boys and shit like that. Now I told him straight up, like, I was a crazy motherfucker when the police came to talk to me, bro. It was so funny. So like when the police came to the school, they pulled me in and they asked me about if I knew you. But the picture they showed me was like this white creeper looking dude with long hair and a pedo stash and glasses, and I was like, who the fuck is that? Like,
yep, that's Aaron.
I was like, yo, that's him. I don't know who that is, but that's Aaron. And they asked me like if I knew what happened, and I was like, oh yeah, I heard this happened, and I heard because of that, and I don't really know though. And then I went through that whole story, and they were like, he like smacks the table, and he goes, that's bullshit. Like, you're lying to us. I like craziest moment of my life, bro. Because like I felt this little fire in me. I was like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I literally,
this is my moment.
I was like, I looked at him and I laughed. I said, ha. I was like, ha ha.
You got me there.
Oh no, I was like, I looked at him, I was like, so you want to know the truth? You want to know what happened? You want to know what really happened? I said I beat the fuck out of that kid, bro. I ran the ones with him, and I beat the shit out of him. I literally told him, I was like, I ran the ones with him, and he was a pussy-ass bitch, and I beat the fuck out of him because he jumped me with 3 of his homies. That's what happened. And then they were like, oh, we're going to take your phone and all this. And they were like, so they took my shit, and I ended up going home.
We didn't have no messages about it either way. None of us texted about us.
Because
we already
smart,
knew.
Bro.
We already knew.
Everything
all of
is
us
in person,
knew, dog.
Bro, we've seen enough fucking hood movies. Nothing on the phone.
Think of it this too. A lot of our friends already knew that shit too. You feel me? Like, most of our friends we're already getting in trouble. You feel me? And like, I mean, I already knew that to begin with. You feel me? You're not supposed to talk on the internet because that shit easily come up.
Yeah,
you feel
always
me? Especially if you're
back.
Especially if you're saving shit about some bad shit.
And that's why other homie fucking, the one who set it all up, that's why he was looking at getting in more trouble because he had all that back. Saved.
Yeah, still after the fact.
He was fucking internet chatting with him.
Like, after the whole fact, he was over here threatening like
and
boys' life and
taking pictures with his shit. Like,
yeah,
bro,
he was like, "That's why I got your shit." Like, whoopty woo. Like,
and
I see you as head. Like,
yeah. And I just left it alone after that. Like, no, like, she tried to text me, I blocked her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was no words for it. Done.
Oh, so he's probably gonna get mad that we even brought this up.
No, because we didn't say no name. I mean, I said something at the beginning, but there's 150 million of those bitches.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And that's just like, yeah. Anyway, but what's funny is, you know, they like still worried about us for so long afterwards, and I think sadly it's just because they had that, you know, that addiction, a guilt addiction, like all that stuff that was going through them. And like, so I understand, like, you know, when you are on those things, like, you can get paranoid as shit, but no, it's all love. Like, all that shit is in the past. It's a part of who I am. It makes me who I am. So You know, thank you guys for it. Honestly,
we already got back, so
yeah. Like honestly, thank you. Like that shit really taught me some lessons and shit. Like it was a good moment, and made me realize I don't ever want to be in front of a judge again. That like even though they all liked me and smiled because I was respectable and be nice to the judge, bro. But that's some cool. That's some funny shit. I would go into juvenile court because it happened when I was 17, but I had turned 18. So like I was gonna like. They were trying to try me as an adult, even though I was 17 when it happened. So my lawyer was like, "Nah, you can't." Yeah. He was 17.
He wouldn't.
Anyway, and so I was going through juvenile court, and there was like these fucking ratchet ass kids, bro, that just go up there, like roll their eyes and shit, not look at the motherfucker, not sit up straight, like didn't dress to impress, bro. Like I'm fucking yes, ma'am. Yep, my name is Ethan Shaw Shelley. I'm so sorry. Like
he said, we getting out of this one.
Yeah, like I trust you. And who you with? I'm with my lawyer. She's really good. I really appreciate all the help she's been doing. Blah blah blah. Like it was good. And but like, I didn't know how to play it with the lawyers. You know, like are you supposed to tell the lawyer everything? I didn't know.
I don't
know. So
she
was like, you got to tell me who all was involved. And I was like,
I
was like, because she goes. They're saying it's 10 people. And I was like, it definitely wasn't 10. There's less than that. And then she's like, all right, well, give me a few names. And I was like, what names do you have? And she's like, well, we have Aaron, and then we have this other kid and this other kid. And I was like, all right, well, one kid's name was Aaron. One kid's name was Jeff. One kid's name was this or whatever.
I got some
and then I was like, that's all I can say, though. I'm not getting them in trouble. I understand that responsibility needs to be taken, and I'm gonna take it. But at the end of the day, like, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But she was like, we're definitely not gonna take it to trial, but we're gonna try to get a good deal. And I was like, all right, because she's like, if we take it to trial and lose, you're definitely gonna see a lot of time. Yeah. And I was like, well, let's play her safe. And then so they tried to do more investigating. They called the boy in, you know, the guy we jumped me. They called him in, bro, for questioning to get like shit from him to see what happened, and he just fucking went crazy in the actual interrogation or whatever. He like stormed out, and my lawyer told me that, and she was like, "Yeah, they couldn't get anything from him, and they kind of dismissed him as a witness because he stormed out and was cussing like I don't want to blah blah." So he's kind of done. So now we're just looking at the girl, and she didn't show up for court. So I was like, all right. Whatever. So the court ended up throwing it down, giving me, 16 hours to think about my wrongings.
Bro, the funny thing is, the female knew me.
Yeah.
Like, I talked to her, like, she was friends with that one girl, and, like, she knew all of us. You feel me? Like, she knew all of us, dog.
Yeah.
Every single one of us.
That's how she was able to fucking pinpoint our names.
I know, but like, how you gonna give a description of a white dude?
I still got the shoes that we did it in.
Oh, me too. I still got the shoes, the pants. I think the hoodie too.
Yep. That shit was. I think you did it in the Red Thrasher. To be honest with you.
Oh, I don't have that one then.
That hoodie was nice. It makes you look fat in one of our photos. So have you seen that photo?
Yeah. Where I had basketball shorts on.
Yeah, seen your photo.
Yeah.
That shit was lit.
Oh god.
But out of all of that, now that is the last time you're ever gonna hear about the jumping. That is the full story, explain both sides of ours and theirs. I did. My wife did post these pictures, which kind of started the whole thing. So like,
right for wrong. But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
It's an eye for eye. You could have talked to me about it. We could have been men about that shit.
Bro, on God, y'all could have ran the ones. Like, you feel me? Like,
throw on gloves. You're really upset about it? Let's do it. Like, it's just. Nothing's that serious anymore, and like that's really what that taught me is like shit could change over like that, like a chick, and now I'm over here looking over my shoulder in every dark alley or corner or something. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's all not that serious. It's just shit that you do when you're young, I guess. I don't know. It made me feel like a real person after that. I was like, all right, I'm solidified. I've been jumped, motherfucker. Not a lot of people have.
I haven't.
It's not a fun feeling. Like,
bro, if I ever get jumped, dog, I'm sorry, but I think me personally, I think I got some hands. So if I was to get jumped,
God though, my first thought wasn't hands. It was run. Like I was Forrest Gump about it. Like all I heard was run, Forrest.
Run,
you know what I'm saying?
run.
Yeah. And I was off of so much shit.
But my whole thought is like, bro, if you did make it back, bro, it would have been so much better. Cause bro,
I was already chased me that far though. No,
I was already heated. Like I was already heated. My hand was broke, but I still would, bro. All that adrenaline I had, bro.
If I would have got through the gate, bro.
I would have killed, bro.
If I would have got through the gate, I've run it back so many times. Like if I would have got through that gate, I doubt they would have followed. And if they did, because the chick knew my house is right there, bitch, I'm gonna get to my front door. Grandparents are gonna hear it. What you think? Like, and it wouldn't even be me,
was open
bro.
Too.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be like me snitching. It's like you're pulling up to my grandmother's house. Yeah, what do you think is gonna happen? My grandmother's gonna my grandpa's gonna come out with a bat, and then my grandma's gonna call the police. You know what I'm saying? And then you got me, Aaron, you got me, Aaron, and Hogan.
Oh God!
Fucking DJ's tweaking ass may pop out. Think you're fucking some child under the house.
Oh God!
Dude, that shit, man. Growing up in that house was crazy. You know, my uncle fucking having that drug problem, bro.
You want to talk about the time where we almost fought your fucking uncle, dog?
I know we have before.
Oh, we have?
Yeah, we have. No, that was good though. Fucking A, man.
Bro.
There's been a lot of times. Fucking, I know we've talked about you falling off the car. That shit was funny though.
God.
Fucking man. It's like all those fucking. There's so many shit that we did.
Remember when Mitch broke his car when he was drifting when we were all in there?
Yeah. Mitch just thought he was the shit for like 4 turns because he kept going back around this thing and drifting it. And Misty's in the car fucking having a panic attack, like in the back, scared we're going to crash. And then we did fucking crash. We hit the fuck out of this curb. The whole fucking tire broke. Mitch thinking he's Bob the Builder over here.
With a hammer underneath
it,
bro.
Like,
with the last hits, like it's going to bend it back.
He's like, don't worry. I have a friend that lives close.
Starts running down the street.
Fucking comes back with his friend and some tools. I'm like, what the fuck are you going to do, bro?
Jack the car up, start hitting that bit.
Yeah. And so he did, and then we put the spare on it, and then we get back to his house, and he's like,
car's so fucked up.
He was fucked. And he's like, he instantly folds, bro, to
bro,
his
he started
mother,
to
bro.
cry,
He instantly folds to his mom, bro. Like, we had this whole story. He's like, all right, I'm not going to say nothing.
Yeah.
Because we changed the tire. It looked all right. Like, we're like, fine, it's going to be good. They'll figure it out. It's broke, and they'll think they did it, whatever.
Oh, God.
And as soon as his mom gets home, Mitch is just standing there fucking red.
Bro, red, sweating, dog.
Like, and she's like, Mitchell, what happened? What? What's up? God. And he's like, I'm like, bro.
God, the story, dog. The story.
Like, you not holding it together.
God.
You falling like Humpty. You know what I mean? And it was just so funny. He instantly was like, I fucking hit a curve and I broke the tire and blah, blah, blah. And we were like, his mom gets mad. Me and you end up walking back to the house. That shit was fucked.
Oh, God.
But, like, Mitch went through them cars like they were something, bro. He went through the Hoochie, then he went through that Camry, then he had that red one. Now he's got another Camry. But
he had a Honda hatchback before that. Now he got the Camry again.
Bro, my boy Mitch is just hilarious. I know we've talked about him watching porn, too, and getting caught by his mom. That shit was hilarious, bro. Mitch is just a funny guy. You remember the time we were all talking shit and he like tried to say how I was like huge or 300 pounds or something. Bro, yeah,
the whole roast session I had.
That shit was hilarious. I told him, I was like, I can't remember what I said he looked like. I remember when me and you first ever took mushrooms and he came over. And me and you were just
gassing on his ass, bro. We're like, bro, you're a whole ass dad.
Yeah, because he came over with like cargo shorts and like a golf shirt and bro, like and then Nikes. Some
high socks, dog, and some running shoes. Like
we were like, bro, we were dying.
Bro, as soon as he walked in the door, I think he got mad and left. Bro.
Yeah, we were crying. We were like, bro, you look so funny right now.
He was like, bro, I'll beat your guys' fucking ass. You guys over here always talking shit.
Yeah, he was like a Sam, but less hearted about it. No, you know what it was is. Mitch just stopped hanging out. Motherfucker would just stay inside.
Yeah.
He's like, I just want to dab. I just want to do my thing. And it's funny, too, because then he ended up going to the military, motherfucker. That motherfucker's someone else. I'm about to get him back on the podcast. You know, now that he can actually talk.
Oh, God, but you can't fucking smoke no more because he's still got that fucking union job.
I have a union job, motherfucker. Like, he can smoke. He just don't. Like, I don't understand. But my thing is like, when you get hurt, right, on union jobs, we're supposed to drug test you. I got hurt and I'm on LNI. Never once got drug tested so far. And like I'm just like I think I get lucky with this shit. Now, no cap, because the first time I got a job that you couldn't smoke weed, I got hurt there too, and you're supposed to get drug tested, and I did get drug tested. I pissed in the cup, and then they just never said shit about it. I don't know. They never said nothing, kept the job, whatever. And then the next job I get hired on, bro, it's a drug test. I think it's a fucking piss test, so I take the piss thing. It was a mouth swab, and I smoked that morning. I passed the test. Fucking... Yeah, I don't know. I passed the test, and then when I get hired there, my fucking employee number is 420.
I'm dead.
And then I get hurt, no drug test. I get lucky. And then the job before that, you're supposed to get drug tested upon hire, and they never sent me to go do the piss test. They just hired me. And literally every other person had to go do that. Like, they walked in and were like, go take a pee test and then come back. I just got it.
See, when I got my job, the manager...
They piss test you twice.
When I got my job, the manager didn't even believe I was going to pass it.
Really?
He's like, can you pass a drug test? And I was like, yeah. I knowing I couldn't, you know. But I was like, yeah, I can pass a drug test. That's no problem. You feel me? Like, I had confidence. I was like, yeah, no problem. I can do that. So, bro, I got those detox drinks, and I passed my shit like that. But when I got hurt, this was also when I was in that union job. When I got hurt, bro, I didn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Like, bro, for a minute, bro, my finger had, like, another knuckle on it, bro. Yeah. Because my shit got ran over in a machine. Bro, and like I literally just pulled my hand out, put it down, and then I just looked around, and I was like grabbing my finger, and I was like, "Fuck, this hurts." Like I was like, "This shit hurts." Like,
yeah, no,
I was
I've
like,
heard
let me go to the bathroom
about that, about people like hiding the shit, and I can't, bro. If I'm gonna get fired, I'm gonna get fired, but I'm not gonna be like hurt. You know what I mean?
I've seen people run their whole hand over with that machine, and it completely broke their hand, and like
they just say nothing.
Like I seen like this one dude, he was like damn near crying. But this other dude, he was just sitting there. He was just like, like, you feel me? And I was just like, damn. And then when that shit happened to me, I was just like, oh, I feel it. Because I literally thought I broke my 2 fingers. And then fucking, there was this guy, like, we have, like, these rollers. And they're, like, metal fucking, just metal, like, fucking, I don't know what to call it, like.
Tube? Oh.
Kind of like a solid.
Like a bar?
Yeah, metal bars, okay? And they're, like, bro, like, they bend metal.
Yeah. They like roll through it.
Yeah, so like it comes out and it just like rolls it into a circle. And like this dude, bro, fucking his thumb went in there, bro, and it rolled, got stuck, and like when it gets stuck, it literally just goes like this. And like continues to try to roll.
I couldn't
and then you had to hit like an emergency button. I guess he like ripped his thumb out of there, bro, and his thumb was like so fat and like purple, bro. And like he tried to like hide it for so long, and then like out of nowhere, bro, he like showed them. And then fucking, no, he didn't get fired, but he was gone for hella long. And then he came back all of a sudden. And then I was just like, oh, you're on morning shift now, bro? Like, you still got your thumb, dog? Yeah. Like, what's happening? Like,
fuck, bro. No, yeah, I can't do that. No. That, bro, when I got hurt at my last work, the lady who helped me, she had the reason she became like a health person at work jobs is because she got her hand stuck in like a bread maker. Have you seen like a bread making machine, like the big ass ones? Pretty much just like 2 big ass hooks that like go like this, and they put dough in this big ass bowl. And like she had like was going in there to change it or something, or like take the thing off, and it got turned on, and and she like tried to pull it out, and it didn't. It just twisted more. She like broke her hand like in like 18 different places, and like she emergency stopped it, and it clapped her shit. And so she was like, yeah, that's why I became a specialist at health on job sites. And I was like, holy fuck, you just scared the fuck out of me. I'm never going to work fast food.
I'm not making dough, dog.
I'm not making the dough.
I'm not making that dough, dog.
Bro, and you know what had me is when we worked at Alfie's, that dough was disgusting. It came in like oil packs, bro.
No, we made the dough. It just looked hella oily afterwards.
Always, bro. That was like the secret sauce. Throw some oil on that bitch.
Bro, I used to hate it because I wasn't old enough to do it, but people would still make me do it.
Yeah.
And then I would have to clean that bitch.
I was pissed when she didn't let me make pizzas. That dumb bitch.
Oh, God, you had to do dishes and shit like a bitch.
Like a bitch, Shannon, bro.
Or not like a bitch, but like you did everything the females were doing.
Yeah. And like I was like, what? I was 2 months younger than you, and she was like, well, you have to be a fucking best boy.
Yeah, and I was just like, bro, like, we need cooks, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally back here in the kitchen by myself, and there's like fucking 4 people on the counter.
I think it was just because you were 16, right? Or 17? I was 16.
I was 17, yeah.
And you have to be like 17 to work in the kitchen or some weird shit
to make
like
food or some bullshit.
It was
like
some
that,
bullshit, but
nah, bro, like, we were low staff. Like, we
and then we
easily had it done.
I hated that job, bro. Shannon, the boss, was like a fucking hobbit cunt who just fucking fuck her. She was like the most what is it? What's it called when you look at someone and then judge them? Not racism,
judgmental.
But not racist.
Judgmental.
Yeah, that. But like, she would like look at you and go, "Oh, like you gotta be like smoking weed or something because you're like black, young, and you wear." She like stereotyped. Yeah, she stereotyped people. So, like, she would look at me and Aaron coming in, and she'd be like, oh, you guys are just stoners and all this. And then she pressed me because she thought I was fucking selling hella drugs because this one guy quit, bro. This one guy got fired, and then on his way out was like, yeah, but at least I'm not selling drugs in the back fucking like Ethan. And I was like, what the fuck? Like,
he only sold an ounce once.
Bro, I sold an ounce one time to a coworker in the parking lot. Like, what do you mean? And then she wants to come yelling at me. I'm like, what? And while I'm doing the dishes, bro, this little 4' nothing lady yelling at me. And I'm like, Shannon, do you want to know the fucking facts? And she's like, what? And I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not selling drugs. And she's like, well, you can go home. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I remember that day because we were supposed to...
I drove you.
Yeah, you drove me to work, and then you were supposed to clean the fucking the party rooms, but you left early because she told you to leave, and then she ended up leaving, and then I had to do it.
Yep. And I still had to wait.
And I still didn't even... And you still got the tips that day. And I didn't get nothing.
Bro, she used to get so mad at me. She used to get mad because I would forget to grab my tips off that fucking little thing.
Bro,
I'm like, what the fuck you mean, bro? And then there was that fucking... That pig lady that was right there in the front that used to get on your sister's head and shit. That bitch was... She used to have me do her work. And that shit used to piss me off.
The bitch got mad at me because I didn't know the right amount of pepperonis to put on it.
It's like 20 or 28 or some weird shit.
For like an extra large pizza, it was like 32.
Oh, yeah.
And then like you like when she's around, you gotta count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Fuck
like,
that,
bro. And it was like you have to use the cups.
And it's like what? Why are you so angry? Is it because you're running 2 fucking Alfies? Maybe that's why. Maybe get a new job.
Like, bro,
you know,
the
don't
thing,
fucking shit on me.
The thing was, bro, she was so angry, but like one Alfie, she barely did shit at. Like the Alfies we worked at, literally, she was there for a couple hours.
Yeah, and then she would go to the other one.
Yeah, certain people would come. Like literally, like she would be there until I came, and then she would stay there for 5 minutes, make like 2 pizzas, and then she's like, "All right, I'm gonna head out, Aaron. Is that okay?" And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, you're good.
I'm good.
And then she's like, bet, because she knows my sister's in front, and then I'm in the kitchen. And
then she tripped out on me because I answered the phone. I was like, bitch, I just learned this. Like, let me answer the phone.
That's how you fucking learn how to do it.
And then it was funny, too, because, you know, like, when you're new at shit, I used to go, like, hey, yo, it's welcome to Ethan's, I'm Alfie, like, shit like that. Like, hey, what do you want? Like, what's up? I need to speak to a manager. Oh, well, none are on right now. let me hit you up when they fly in. You want to hit that fucking screen? See how long we've been gone? Oh shit. we went pretty heavy on that fucking. We could wrap her up though if you want.
I'm not tripping.
It's up to you. I mean, you just have to edit it right after this, so.
Oh yeah, let's wrap it up then.
All right, Brody. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show. Let's do the fucking 3 questions, huh? One, some advice you would have gave us at 16 because we were kicking it, and then fucking your favorite movie right now and a TV show for the people to watch.
Advice I would have gave us when we were 16.
Yeah.
Is to save all the money we made.
Yeah.
There's no point to spend it.
No cap.
Like,
could you imagine if we did and then we started this?
Bro, we would have started it a lot more sooner. Like think of it, bro. Like we got so much money and just blew it on some dumb shit. Like shit, I don't even think I have the same. Like I probably have like 2 or 3 things.
Do you even have those like Louis V bag and belt anymore?
I got the belt and bag still. I got the Jordans. Ones? Yeah, I got the Jordans I paid for too from that. But the rest of the shit was just like shit I didn't need. You feel me? Yeah, like
fuck that. Hey, save your money. Don't buy food. Go grocery shopping.
Bro,
that's to Tony.
it's not even that. If you're just making a lot of money, bro, don't waste it on dumb shit. Like, be responsible. You know, think about the future. You know, if you want to do shit, you all obviously gonna have to make money and save money. You feel me? But favorite movie, fucking damn, favorite movie. I'm gonna say what's that movie? I think it's like Little Man.
Yeah, that's a funny one where he's the little baby.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
It's one of the fucking
Wayne's
brothers playing it. Yeah, so I'll say that one.
That's funny.
TV show. There's this one show that I'm watching. It's called Cloud9. It's just funny as fuck. It's hella funny. It's about like grocery store.
It's about like grocery store.
Bro, just watch it. It's just hella funny, bro.
I watched one like that. It was called Kim's Convenience. It's like I showed you. I think the fucking Korean dude. Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. I fucking recommend The Last Kingdom. Season 5 just dropped. That shit's dope. And yeah, so have you guys a great week. If you made it this far, type phone him in the chat so we can get Chris up on his feet. And yeah, man, have a great week.
Oh my God.